Going other way. So we are going to find the quadratic equation for the given roots. For example, let's say we have 5 and -6. So let's say we have these two roots and we're going to find the quadratic equation for that. So we know that roots are 5 and -6. That means that x equals 5 or -6. So we're going to find some equations, quadratic equations, that, so we have a times x squared plus b times x plus c equals 0, and if you plug it in these 5 and -6 one at a time, that's going to be equal to 0. That's going to satisfy these equations. So we know the factored form, which is x plus something times x plus something equals 0. By using zero product property backwards, that x, these are going to fit into this guy. So let's start it out with just 5, right? So if x is 5 plus something and 5 plus another thing is going to be equal to 0. So what can you plug it in here, right? What can you plug it in to make it 0? Because you want this chunk to be 0. Well, it's only -5. So we can plug in -5 for that too. And also, we want to make, there's another case that if you plug in -6, that's going to give us 0. So -6 plus something is equal to 0. Well, that the only number is 6. Therefore, we can plug in 6 like this. So the equation will be, equation that fits this quadratic equation will be x plus -5, or you can write x minus 5 in the shorthand, times x plus 6 equals 0. What if the roots are square root of 5 somewhere like this and -3/2 or something? Again, these are gonna fit in here, right, to make it 0. So what can you plug it in here? That's the opposite of -5, right? So one factor could be x minus square root of 5, and this guy can be, plug it in over here, here. So the opposite of this guy should be, will give you 0. So it's going to be x plus 3/2 equals 0. And this is the equation, quadratic equation for these roots.